a fail-safe for each match that they've done. Selena wasn't good in their first one that they've tried, and it was a better approach in the second or third time around. Let's see how they go here. As we see more of their progress, it's game number 2. Let's check out the emblems.
Okay, like I was saying, I was going to be really interested. Eisen is running the Petrify, so he's got that. He's also just got the same, but we're jumping back into the game here, and that's what I was saying, right? The fact that Eisen, he's got this setup on Benedetta, very similar to the way he played Dairoth, but this is a little bit different in terms of execution, right? And the way that he's going to be utilizing just Electro Final Blow combination with the Petrify is something Kazakhstan wants to be able to control. And the biggest thing for him, or for the team from Kazakhstan, is Nori, right? I'm surprised, once again, the kind of trend that he's had, at least in the gold lane, he's got to be taken care of, right? And for the most part, allow for the game to get to that later part of the stage. You know, don't end before the 15-minute mark if you can. Get to where you need. And I think having Novaria as well alongside the Eve is helpful to get there.
A lot.
Oh, skirmishes already, though, breaking out.
Already a knock-up, but now Aleem is now targeting Ethan. Flicker out from Forbid. Now that's the Astral Echo connected, but Aleem secures first blood. No way to regen from that, but that is Kazakhstan stepping on the right moment in the early game kill.
Great Appraiser's Wrath there, right? They knew that that was a moment for them to go ahead and grab an early kill, exactly what Kazakhstan needs here to kind of transition throughout the course of the game. Best thing, too, as long as, you know, Kazakh just kind of maintains this lane and keeps Eisen under control, the Yu Zhong is going to be paying dividends for their lineup. Hold on, a lot of focus here, though.
A jump, Ethan trying to check if someone is in the bush. Now Aleem
Kashi
going front into Zara. That's 3, trying to hold him off. Look at that, trying to slow them down with the Void Crystal, but Red secures the kill. No Kufra for Mongolia. Now that's Black Dragon form. Circling around and trying to check on who's going to be the next target here. Turtle setup is open. Kazakhstan might want to take this.
Yeah, they're in a good position to go ahead and do it. Kazakh just trying to force Eisen back here. He might try to show face, but it's a little risky. He does have Forbid there as well.
Electro Final Blow, but who's going to make the cut here for the first turtle? This is going to be Forbid, taking the first objective. Mongolia takes the first turtle of this game, and they continue on with their own momentum.
Okay, they get the first turtle, right? But still, they're going to have to work around. Kazakhstan has that little bit of a lead. They've been doing really well. Aleem, too, out for his own blood on this Fredrin. You know, he's been playing really aggressively, and that's great. He's able to find those positions that he's looking for, too. And like I said, Nori going to want to be as careful as he can on this Clint. You only have a couple options defensively for you. And really, you're going to shine, especially in that mid to late game. So you're counting on, you know, Kashi to help you out here, Red, of course. And I think that's why you really want to keep this lane under control here. And Aleem doing great, like I said, on this Fredrin, starting things up.
Astral Recall now connecting. That's one way of getting into the vision. Now Ethan trying to hold on and take a lead for this side, but Nori secures the kill. That is the first one for the Clint, countering back the possible ambush that Mongolia is setting up.
Yeehaw. Right? Every time I see Clint, I just can't help.
Yeehaw.
Go back to my roots.
Being trapped in RWM. Yeehaw it is. And that's one way of poking and peeling out that Beatrix. You got me there.
Yeah, you know, that's the great thing. Oh, they're still going to focus on Nori. But, you know, Bebe X does not want to commit to that because you just don't want that to turn into a kill, right? You might as well just take the safe route here. Still, I like what Kazakhstan is doing this game. You know, if they can continue and keep this up, they're the ones setting the pace here. That's going to be great. Nori getting an early kill is also amazing for them, right? You just got to be able to stay alive, keep things together, because now you can see the shift of focus from Mongolia, right? They're like, all right, we're going for Nori. We know he's only got that flicker available. There's also the turtle up here on this side of the map, so positioning is key here for both of these teams. They're going to spot him out.
Step into a trap there. Kashi falls down from 2 members of Mongolia. Now Hell breaks loose the side of Kazakhstan, but Ethan there being preyed upon. That Yu Zhong, now he's not in a great position to take this turtle. Now Aleem secures this objective for Kazakhstan. Kashi really didn't know somebody was there from Mongolia. Now lagging at the vision, capitalizing on those windows of mistakes.
Yeah, I mean, between both the teams, they're making the best out of most of the situations, right? Given the circumstances, too. Like you mentioned, Kashi had no clue that that was going to be there. But still, the idea was right. Again, you really want to focus on Nori, allowing him to get the items that he needs. As we take a look at the items, you can see it, right? He's already got that endless battle. He's going to be working on his next one here. At the time he gets his second, and, you know, maybe even the third, that's when he's really going to start to hurt. But still, biggest challenge for Nori is positioning, right? And off to a great start with the 2 kills. Might be able to grab some more here. BOD already being picked up by Bebe as well as they try to defend here in the Tier 1.
Ethan could be trapped, now forcing out a Regen out from Forbid. This is Kazakhstan looking for an opportunity to take down 2. Regen is up from Forbid using the ultimate. Now Aizen as well. Positioning-wise, this is one way that they needed to look back on how they want to secure their backline. In game number 1, that was one of their things that they don't want to commit over and over again. And Aizen has been great in eyeing that objective or even the vision for his team.
Yeah, Ethan going to charge up here still to focus on Nori. Should be just fine. Taking a shot, though. Nothing else going to commit of that. But you got to give your hats off to Kazakhstan, man. This part of the game, which they struggled with the previous one, they're doing relatively well here, right? They've got themselves a small lead. They're still putting pressure even on Aizen, not allowing him to just kind of do his thing. And you've got Mongolia now kind of just straggling, looking for any of these kills that they can find. And it's really hard because even in the mid lane, having this Novaria, having this Eve, they're not going to be in a position where you can go and try to find a kill in the mid lane. You have to find it either in the gold or the XP, and that's why you see so much focus there, really trying to just kind of stymie or stop Nori from building up too early on. So now that this third turtle of the game is up here, like I said, Kazakhstan's in a great position. It looks like it's going to be a full force fight from both teams getting into this one.
Knocking back 1, that is going to be the Yuzong of Kazakhstan now. It's going to be Chaos on to Mongolia. Now they're trying to have an angle, but 2 members being caught up. That is Bebek's down. Aleem takes the kill now. That with the trade, objective to kills happening all over. Action pack taking down Forbid as well. A trade of 3-0. Kazakhstan still winning, but the turtle again as well is a great way of contesting that against Mongolia.
Yeah, that's where you ask, was it worth it? That one was not worth, right? You got the turtle, but 3 of your members died, and the snowball is now in favor. The momentum is now in the favor, continuing down for Kazakhstan. As they look to get more space to work with, you can see them putting pressure on the top side as well.
Look at that.
Wow.
They both fall together.
If you go, I go. Right? Both just duking it out there in the top lane, both junglers, as they were trying to get that tier 1-2 or put pressure at least there. But right now, with both junglers down, you can just expect, right? They want to get that first turret down because, again, if you look across the board, neither team has a turret just yet, and they're all leading into that first lord where it is crucial, especially in the mid lane.
Yeah, Kazakh off-cap kill. Nori goes down. Securing the kill, Bebek still doing his thing. Now Aizen and Kazakh here. Chayasen still connecting onto him. Wow. Mongolia looking forward with the trades. You're losing 1 member, but they still cope up in gaining that cross-map objective play they're trying to do against Kazakhstan.
Yeah, it's crazy too. They're finding these moments, and really that lead that was being built by Kazakhstan is slowly but surely slipping away. Hold on, baby.
Kazakh being trapped in 3, the knock-up from the deadly catch. Now,
wow,
not letting it go. That
the crab
claw cannon hurt that
it's
much.
Deadly.
It's deadly as well.
That just slayed a dragon.
It took just 1
Bane
bullet,
jungle is good,
but not with the crab claw cannon. 1 hit, a flying dragon goes down.
Oh man, I couldn't picture that. And then a crab claw cannon comes through.
But hit.
Still, this is a lord going to the hands here for Kazakhstan, able to secure that. We'll see if there's the counter play here from Mongolia right now, though. They're going to have to deal with this.
Okay. Now it could hurt if they miss chance. Lightning Truncheon onto Forbid. Eyeing on Sora here, trying to taunt members out of Mongolia, but the jump misses for Ethan. Now being taunt once again, Aizen still slipping through here. Aleem is not letting him go. Astral Meteor will be an aid here, but Appraiser's Wrath. What a good poke and peel to Aizen, forcing him back to base.
This is great, right? Momentum for Kazakhstan here, looking to really take us to a game 3. Everything kind of falling in place for them. They've just got to hold it together, right? They are going to be able to march down the mid, but should be able to get that tier 2 down for the most part, right? As this Lord is being worked on. We'll see, though, because clear speed is still going to be great. Also, utilizing the Deadliest Catch if they want to. But right now, should just be making quick work here. Still, though.
RWM trapping down Sora and as well as Ethan, slowing them down. Kazakh might Ion, 1 minute, but up top, Aleem and Azim once again. Appraiser's Wrath, almost low on HP. Electro Final Blow being used back in the base to heal. Kazakhstan pushing through. We have 3 waves pushing in 3 lanes right now. Mongolia needs to defend and get a good set.
Okay, they might get pressed in here. Again, it really depends how risky Kazakhstan wants to be. Turret after turret are going to fall, though, as Mongolia finds themselves with the backs against the wall into the base. Not sure if they want to commit to it, right? They still need some time. We should be able to get a look at the items here, too, because Nori is at the point where if you're looking at the damage, oh, he just picked up the Malefic Roar, too. So now that he has that, he should have about those 3, maybe even the 4 item on this Clint. And now it's time, right? This is the time for the Cowboy to shine.
Yeah, and speaking of the Cowboy, with the aid of the Astral Recall and the Astral Echo, your hitboxes are much more easier for you to use with all of the ultimates that you can have up against Mongolia.
Yeah.
Yeah. He needs a horse.
No, that would be too. You know, there's only
too
one.
Much.
Only Leo Mord has that. You know, you can't give that to Clint.
Aizen as well. Kashi facing out of the map. Now Kazakh trying to retreat. But look at that flicker and jump combo around Ethan. You can't escape the wrath of Bebex from that moment on. Now the clapback will pull through the RWM. Astral Echo will hold him slowly, but Nori secures the kill. Kazakhstan doing a clapback once again. A trade of 1-to-1. But down bottom, Aleem with a push and still eyeing on Sara with that 1v1.
See, that's always the feels bad when you're a Kufra player, right? Like, you get the setups, you get the rage and revenge off, and then you're just kind of like walking.
Yeah.
And so if you get slowed, and especially with the meta now where there's usually, you know, Ice Queen Wand is dealing crazy slow to you, especially in the hands of Eve, like you're just walking to your death.
Yeah.
So it's unfortunate because that was a great set. They found a pick. But essentially, you know, the gold lead continues to build up here. Now just about 4,000. It's going to be another Lord, too, for Kazakhstan. So there doesn't seem to be an answer right now from Mongolia other than, guys, let's get back to base here. You know, and that's exactly what the body language of this Bane says. They gotta get ready to defend. And this is most likely going to be a situation where Kazakhstan just presses it, right? They're going to press into the situation, whether that's using a flicker, whether that's finding a setup with the Yuzhong into the Petrify.
Yep.
This is going to be tough for Mongolia to defend against.
Yeah, if you're up against a Novaria and it's 13 minutes, how will you even counter the vision that they're trying to get against you? You have the Astral Echo connecting. Most of the players right now are just trying to get a hand on where can they even stun or immobilize members of Mongolia. Aizen trying to jump in. Aleem dropping down that HE but still sustaining that poke. Now Lord is showing up down bottom. The jump misses out. There goes the Black Dragon form. Who will be the target of Kazakh here? The Petrify is still open though. No bodies yet, not moving. Now Aizen still holding the way. Ethan as well being the first casualty of Kazakhstan. Now the base is finally gone, and that's game number 2. Talking about bouncing back in this best of 3. Kazakhstan saying hi to Mongolia.
Hi, man.